What's going on, guys? My name is Chaotic. Back at you guys with a little one today. Hope you guys are staying high, staying lifted. You know how it goes, in this bitch. And yeah, man. It's been a while. I mean, not too long. 5 days, man. And yeah, I'm back with a funny one. And not a funny one. This is kind of serious. I passed out on Molly, man, and this is not recent, so thankfully I don't have to go through this anymore. But this is right around the phase I abused MDMA, and I'm gonna get right into that right now. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and yeah, man, hope you guys rolled one up. Got a pre-roll, smoking, whatever you're doing. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and most of all, I hope you guys are being, using the harm reduction and also being safe. Number one priority right there. All right, so I passed out an MDMA around, this is 2019, early 2019. It's about 4 years almost ago, and this is a January 2019. Man, it was just fucking crazy, man. So I was abusing MDMA, being a little dumbass, and this is before I stopped. I don't know why I was abusing it. First of all, I think I was trying to hallucinate from MDMA, and boy, did I achieve that. I have a whole nother video coming about that. The hallucinations you see on MDMA, bro, they're really creepy. And I had a jump scare on that shit. Yeah, it was crazy, man. But anyways, I just took a normal dose this night. I didn't take any crazy dose. You think, you're probably thinking, oh, this guy probably overdosed. Nah, man. I only took a normal dose, but because I was using it so frequently, I don't know what was going on, but I think it had something to do with my circulation, my blood circulation, definitely. And it also had something to do with vasovagal. Something can trigger, basically you're passing out, and you're passing out center in your head, in your brain. And yeah, I don't know, all this MDMA abuse threw it off. So this night, I don't know what happened, but basically it gets triggered usually when you're using the bath. You're taking a piss, and the most fuck shit happens. So I was taking a piss, right? I'm enjoying my high, right? I just needed to take a piss, and this is where it strikes. So I'm done taking the piss, or I'm still taking the piss, and all of a sudden I start feeling this crazy ass, passing out feeling, I started seeing just everything start turning black and a lot darker. I was like, oh man, I know exactly what's going on. So I better get out the bath before I hit something, hit the toilet, hit the sink, the bath, man. I did not want to do any of that shit. So the creepiest thing happened. So all I remember is literally stepping out of the bathroom and then nothing. I wake up on the fucking ground, and the creepiest thing, I'm low-key seizing a little bit. I saw my body, before I came to and caught control of my body, I saw my arm shaking a little bit. I was like, oh my god. I'm not fucking around no more. And I didn't do it after this shit. This scared the shit out of me. So literally, I was my leg was one step down the stairs. So I was literally almost falling down the stairs as well. And even though I tried to manage to not fall, I was about to fall down these damn stairs, and I don't know what happened, but thankfully, I didn't fucking do that. And, if I did, I probably would have woke myself up a lot faster. Who knows? Probably not. But anyways, yeah, man, it was just a really strange feeling. I took a piss, and then I felt the passing out, and then all of a sudden, I just wake up on the ground. And not only just on the ground, man, almost down the stairs, dude. It's fucking scary. So I freak out. I'm freaked out for the rest of the night. I'm like, holy shit, this shit just happened. I didn't have any other negative effects, right? So I was like, why did that happen to me? So, I'm looking it up, and I realized that I must have tripped something in my head, man. All of that abuse I did, all the MDMA abuse, it must have did something to my circulation, because for some reason, taking a piss triggered this weird effect. And then, to save myself from falling and hit myself really hard, I had to step out the bathroom. So I'm still thankful I stepped out the bathroom, because if I didn't, man, could have been bad. I could have been knocked out for way longer, Could have had something broken, nose broken, arm broken. You never know from falling. Your own weight could have fucked you up. So I just don't even know what the fuck is going on anymore. I don't take any more MDMA. I think I redosed this night, so I didn't take just one dose. But, you know, if I remember, like, I don't really know. I must have took a redose because from one dose, I doubt this would happen to you. Even if you're abusing it. But you never know, man. You gotta be safe with that shit. Don't ever abuse it. Like I said, I was abusing it for hallucinations, man. It was just some crazy shit, bro. But anyways, yeah, man, I passed out. Don't even know how long I was out. Not even that long. Within 30 seconds, I was back up. Okay? I was freaked out, dude. And this is not the only time this happened. Like, where I got that passing out feeling. Right around this time, it started happening where I would take a piss and, like, feel like I was passing out. Or sometimes, like, if I was, like... Because after this, you know, like anybody would, you kind of worry about it right after, you know? So... You know, it had something to do with anxiety as well. So anxiety, yes, it triggers something in your head that, like, no matter what, your body's just like, okay, dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm gonna pass out. It's like it's a defense mechanism, but it's thrown off, right? It's not a good defense mechanism if it's just passing out on a random like that. So, you know, I tripped that. That's why I said I tripped that part of my brain. You know, I freaking glitched it like a video game. And I'll never forget how strange it was, man, because that's why I had to make a video about this shit, because, man, dude, I don't know if anybody else went through this shit, but if you did, leave it down in the comments. If you had something similar. If you ever had a feeling that you, like, need to pass out after taking a piss, and what medications are you taking to get that effect? Because I realized it was most likely MDMA that would do it, or stimulants. I think it's stimulants that do that. But yeah, man, I'm not really sure. Stimulants might do that more than any other drug. I think they affect something in your head like that. I'm not really sure, but it has something to do with abusing chemicals as well. So don't ever do that, man. Take that advice. Don't ever abuse this shit. MDMA, it's so bad, so horrible for your head. You know, I can't stress that enough, man. And you know, like I said, I had this happen to me more than once. So there was another time I almost passed out because I was, you know, still abusing this shit. And that happened before this happened. So this is like the straw, right? This is the last straw. And I was like, I'm done, dude. So, you know, I cleaned up my act fairly fast. Like in February, I stopped using the MDMA. I went through the worst withdrawal. I think that I guess it wasn't. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But now, you know, as strange as it is, I don't really remember how bad it was. I just know I got through it, right? So nowadays, it doesn't affect me anything. It doesn't even affect me at all. I don't have a come down. I don't have any withdrawals, you know. I feel totally happy. I do have my days where you're not happy. That's everyone, right? You know, life doesn't always go your way. So, but like depression-wise, gone. I do admit it comes back, but usually it's like a trigger. There's something that triggers it, and it's just very temporary. You know, it's always been temporary for me. So, yeah, luckily, I am very happy that it didn't leave me with any real mental illness. I just know around the time, it was making me feel like I was in a mental illness, you know? Like, with all the coming down, yeah, like, it was throwing me off. Probably making me manic and bipolar. That's usually what it does. Because, you know, all the serotonin shit, it's mood. It's your mood. So if you get rid of that, man, dude, you're so fucked. Your body also needs serotonin to function and to actually live. So if you don't have any serotonin or dopamine, you die. So I was abusing it so much that my body just wasn't producing enough dopamine to serotonin. So maybe this had something to do with passing out, my body not having enough neurotransmitters to function correctly. So this is why I say, you know, basically, I ended up glitching my head. I don't know how it's described, but man, dude, it's nuts. And I'll never forget waking up literally almost down the stairs. It was scary, man. I was, like, my leg was hanging. I think both of my legs were hanging. They were about to take that last step towards the fucking bottom, man. And thank God, dude, I woke up fairly fast, like within 30 seconds, like I said, of passing out. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? Because all I remembered was stepping out the bathroom and I wake up on the ground, you know? And there's no recollection after that. So it's like, it felt like I teleported because I was still on MDMA, so I was still trippy a little bit. So it felt like I teleported on the ground or got thrown on the ground by something else. But when I came to, I couldn't move right away. So I knew it was because I passed out. Now, yeah, I'm not sure if it was the MDMA abuse or if it was just me doing it too often. Like, I don't know if it was because of the dosages I was taking, but it was some real Molly, and I knew it was because of I guess what did it this night, the frequency and the abuse. But mostly the frequency, man. I was doing it a little too often, and that's not good to do, man. Stick to doing that shit once every 3 months. At least you can get away with doing it once a month. I'm gonna be honest, but cap it at that. Okay, don't ever even fucking stretch that. Okay, once every 2 months. How about that? You don't want to risk that depression, man. I do not want you guys to do that. You know, I don't want. I respect you guys enough. I don't want you guys to go through that. So learn from me. Don't ever do that shit. Don't be dumb with the shit. You know, be safe with the dosages. You know, take a regular dose. If you don't want to take a redose, go ahead, but take it normally. Don't just abuse that shit. Okay. I had a weird, like a start and stop thing. Now I can start and stop it, but then it was like I was chasing a dragon. Like, what dragon? It was just crazy, man. But anyways, it had something to do with, also I was getting MDMA for, $60 a gram, man. I was like, damn, this shit's cheaper, man. Hell yeah, I get to use it a lot. And no, don't ever do that, man. Learn from me. Don't ever pass out on Molly. And yeah, be safe, man. Harm reduction. And yeah, man. So you know how it is. So I hope you guys stay hot, stay lifted. And hope you guys are having a good day and night wherever you guys are. And yeah, stay high and stay lifted to the next one, man. Peace.